All right. Hi everyone. This is Bowen here, co-founder of Ultimate Investing. It has been a long time since I have actually met you guys online. I hope you guys actually still remember me. So for those of you who have not seen me for a long time, can you just type in HB inside the chat? Let me know who is actually watching this. And of course, if you're watching this, okay, do us a favor, help us by giving us a like, give us some love, and of course, help us to share this video out to benefit more people as well. Right, of course, right now we are waiting for more people to join in. So today's episode on Market Watch is going to be really, really interesting. I've invited two of my very, very good friend, Botak investor versus baby investors, to come and share with all of you a little bit on their personal insights on where the market is actually heading. Surprisingly, both of them have got relatively different view. Let's see who is actually correct, who is actually wrong, and let's see if there's any learning lessons, okay, from their sharing later on. So of course, let's make sure that the audience is, we have at least 50 audience. Once I see at least 50 people watching this, okay, I'm going to invite baby investor up first. All right. So once we have 50 of you, we are going to invite baby investor up. So be sure to help this. If you have any community, help this to share this to your community. Make more people know this, and yeah, invite them to come and watch this together. Yes, and please type in HB if you're watching this, so that I know that you are actually watching. So far, I have not seen any comments, and that is kind of shocking. Right, because usually the response is pretty active, right? So today, let's see what is happening. I hope you guys are able to see me. I believe that you guys should be able to see me. All right, and of course, let me just make sure that I am on my phone as well. I just wanted to make sure that everything is okay. Yes. So for those of you who are watching this, please help me by typing in HB inside the chat. HB. Okay, yes. Hello. We have Song Ki from YouTube. Hello, our YouTube friends. Okay, good to have you here watching this Facebook Live as well. I have not really been activating my my YouTube. All the video that on Market Watch is actually on our YouTube channel, Ultimate Investing. For those of you who are looking to watch our previous episode, everything is actually all on over there. But I haven't really been looking at all the comments. So for those of you who are on YouTube, I really appreciate you for joining us on YouTube, and hopefully this has been something valuable for all of you. Of course, let's not forget our Facebook friend, Paylee, Nicholas, HB, and Ivan, Jackson as well. Wonderful. Today is what day? Today is a Wednesday night. So I think Wednesday night, the number seems to be on the lower side. But not to worry, okay? I'm sure that all of you, have the power to increase the number. So once we have 50 of you, we're going to invite, okay, the most handsome and the most cute baby investor up to share with all of you. Hello, Han Hok. All right, so for those of you who are watching this right now, okay, let me know, okay, in terms of your current investment methodology, what strategy are you actually in the market? Are you watching the market, or are you out of the market? Can you just type in? Are you in the market? In? Are you out of the market, or are you waiting? In, out, or wait? Yeah, so we know how many of you are actually, fully vested. I do have friends who are pretty much 100% vested in the market. And of course, we have friends who are not in the market. And there are people who gotten out of the market and they're waiting for opportunity. So let me know which one are you. Very, very interesting. Nicholas is, in the market and waiting. So you probably have some cash. Mason is in the market. And we have Mok in the market as well. And what about the rest? Ing is also in the market. Han Hok is in the market. All right. Wow, pretty interesting. Most of you are actually in the market. Later on, we have different views from both baby investor and Botak investor. So let's see. We're gonna get some really, really interesting insights. And we are 7 people more. We just need 7 more people to join in. So yes, help me to share this to your Telegram, to your group, to anywhere else. Ask your family member to join in. Use your parents' handphone to log in. I'm sure we'll be able to cross 50 really, really soon. What market? Wow, that's good. What market? Wet market? Long time didn't go. Yeah, I think your wife will kill you if you didn't go to the market. Yeah, but it's true, it's true. Even nowadays, do we really have to go to the wet market? Everything can be found online. That is so much convenient. I just like ordered quite a number of seafood, directly online. The price is cheaper, it's so much convenient, and there's so many variety over there. So really, really fantastic. Okay, we are 47, so three more to go. Yes, hello, Jimmy, the Joker. Fantastic. One more. We just need one more. And once we have 50, we are going to invite baby investor up. I know you guys can't wait for baby investor. So, are we hitting 50? We are still lacking one more. The last and final one. The last and only one. Or imagine our resistance is 49 and then it start dropping. So yeah, I hope 49.50 is not the resistance. Oh no, it's dropping to 45. It seems like 50 is the resistance. Okay, let's see. We are climbing back up. All right, so allow me to share my screen first, okay, while waiting for them to be ready. So yes, today, welcome to Market Watch. Allow me to just go through very quickly in terms of some of the key things we will be going through today. So first thing first, we are going to talk about buying now or buying later. Okay, buying now or buying later. And of course, I'm going to share with all of you some short-term market direction from my perspective. Okay, so today is really interesting. We have 3% sharing with all of you. So short-term market direction is going to be from myself. And last but not least, we are going to have a Q&A as well. And yes, congratulations. We are now at 54 of you watching this. So really, really amazing, and appreciate all of you on a Wednesday night, to join me on my Market Watch. So again, before I invite baby investor out, make sure you do your own due diligence. And of course, whatever we share with you is purely for education purpose only. So without further ado, can we all type in baby, as I'm going to invite baby investor up to share with all of you his view on the market. All right, yes. Hello everyone. I heard from my friend that you guys are looking for me. So yeah, here I am. And yay, I am very bullish about the market. It's so exciting. The market is so exciting. I think it is definitely time to buy. If you agree with baby investor, can you just type in time to buy? Time to buy. TTB. Type in TTB. Okay, let me share with you exactly why it is time to buy. Over here, I have 6 different industry that baby investor is very, very much interested, because baby investor is born in a time where it is so exciting. Digitalization is happening. Nowadays, it's not just about having data. It is about having processed data, whereby the car is able to process information, is able to process the live traffic, and the car can actually drive on its own. Right, so we are at very, very exciting times. And over here, these 6 different pictures represent 6 different industries that baby investor is very, very interested in. Of course, from the top left-hand corner, we have this cyber security, because everything is now online. You need to make sure that everything is pretty much secured. And shopping is so much convenient with online shopping. So e-commerce, definitely a huge space. Last but not least, okay, autonomous driving. Really is pretty crazy, okay, to imagine that. I think over the next couple of years, we will be able to sit in a car without any driver driving the car, and the car basically can move on its own. It is happening, and I do foresee it coming, in a couple of years later. So yeah, definitely looking forward for that. And last but not least, in order for all this information to be available readily, okay, there is actually an online database. Okay, this is where the cloud is. All the information is being stored on the cloud. Right, so the cloud is definitely a huge market. It's like a place where all the brain juice is being stored. And last but not least, I think the robot is very, very amazing, because how much time can a human actually work? There's a limit of time that we can actually work. We can't work 24/7, but a robot can actually work 24/7 and without any rest. So that's where AI comes in. So AI is able to actually do machine learning. The machine is able to learn and actually improve the system on its own. So that is really, really out of the world. And last but not least, in order for all these things to happen, you realize that the hardware must also be available, okay, to process all these very, very high speed data transfer. So that's where the semiconductor is also at a very important, I would say, milestone. Right. So these are the 6 areas that personally baby investor is very, very interested. So let me know which industry are you interested in? Is it cybersecurity, e-commerce, autonomous driving, cloud, AI, or semicon? Can you type it inside the chat right now? Type it inside the chat right now. Yay, so cute. No choice, got to follow. Yes, wow. And after I come out, we have 67. I think baby investor is more popular than Botak investor. So let's see if the numbers will go even higher or the numbers will drop later on when Botak investor is out. Okay, great. Sebastian mentioned AI, definitely very interesting. All of them, but autonomous driving at the moment from Nicholas and Ivan. Wow, we great mind things alike, even though we are from a different era. I think you are at least 50 years older than me. But it's okay. It's okay. Great mind things alike. I'm glad that you also believe in all this industry. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share with you some of the company, and why I feel that now is a good time to buy is because I have a few companies that, they are in this area, and right now they are trading at a discount. Can everybody just type in discount? Wow, I really cannot take it because, the price is like so cheap right now. Let's take a look at this company called CrowdStrike. Couple of months ago, this company is trading at $292. And today they are trading at $199. That is 100%, $100, drop. That is really, really crazy. 32% discount, almost like a great US sale. And next, we have another company that's also very, very exciting. Okay, that is Zoom. Zoom is even more crazy. It's having a 52% discount. Okay, 52% discount from the market high. So again, wow. Imagine you bought it when it is high. Right now, you bought it again, it is half the price. Wow. If your friend bought it at a high, you buy now, you can laugh at him and say, hey, I bought it at half the price. Wow. So it's really, really, really very, very attractive in terms of the price. And last but not least, okay, for those of you who love shopping, who love to play games, C is definitely a company that you need to take a look at. And again, right now it is trading at 40%. 40%. Wow. Really, yeah, I think this is the best time. This is better than Cyber Monday. This is better than 11/11. This is better than Black Friday. This is literally the Christmas sale. Okay, this is the Christmas sale. 32%. We have 52% for Zoom and C. 40% discount. So if you are not buying it, I do not know the reason why you're not doing it, because everything is so cheap. Everything is so cheap, right? And last but not least, okay, again, baby investor, even though I might look young, I am very smart, okay? When I go and Google, I managed to find this quote by Warren Buffett, okay? But in short, it's saying this: you need to buy when there's fear, and you need to sell when there's greed. And right now, if you go and Google the fear and greed index, the fear is at 28, which means that when there's fear, you need to buy. Okay, when there's fear, you need to buy. So this is what baby investor believe in. Okay, now is a good time for you to buy all this good company that is going to do very, very well moving forward. And now is definitely a good time for you to start buying all this company, right? If you agree with what baby investor has been saying, can you just type in baby inside the chat? Type in baby inside the chat. And really, really, we are very happy to see we have 76 of you watching this right now. The number continue to grow because I know you guys agree with what baby investor is saying. Right, so type in baby if you agree with what I have been sharing with all of you. Really, really wonderful. Yes, thank you so much, Han Hong, Jakin, and we have Pei, we have Nicholas. Yes, we have Sandra. Who else? Who else is with me? Sebastian as well. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So next, how many of you here would love to hear from My friend Botak Investor. If you want to hear from Botak Investor, can you just type in Botak? Can you just type in Botak? Okay, when I see 3 Botak, I will invite my friend up. When I see 3 Botak, I will actually invite my friend up. I hope the numbers don't drop because I know Baby Investor is popular. I'm not exactly too sure about Botak Investor. So yes, we have Botak. Wow, we have quite a number of you looking for Botak. And so without further ado, I'm going to invite Botak Investor up. So hello everyone. This is Botak Investor. How are you guys doing? This is Botak Investor. If you guys are looking for me and waiting for me, can you just type in Botak? Type in BB inside the chat. BB stands for Botak. All right. So for me, as you can see, I am a little bit different from that baby earlier on. That baby is like a kid. You know, he do not know what he's doing. I am so smart that I have used all my brain power and I lost all my hair. So definitely you need to listen to the Botak Investor because, you know, there's a saying that out of 10 bald men, okay, men without hair, 9 of them is rich. So I have a 90% chance of getting correct lah. But who knows, I might be the 10%. But anyway, you know, I think you should listen to me. And this is my advice for all of you. My advice is to relax and wait for reversal. Allow me to explain. Okay, wow. I think I saw some hair growing out earlier on. So let me ask all of you a question right now, okay? If you look at the roller coaster over here, okay, there are 3 different points for you to enter the market. Let's just imagine this roller coaster is like the stock market. When should you enter? 1, 2, or 3? Can you all type it in? 1, 2, or 3. When should you enter? Should you enter on 1? Should you enter on 2? Or should you enter on 3? I think the answer is pretty obvious. Am I right? So don't be like Baby Investor. Baby Investor is, you know, he's very young. He's very naive. So he is asking you guys to enter at number 1, which is not exactly wrong, but not perfect. Okay, what the Botak Investor advice, okay, like what you guys mentioned. Okay, most of you have typed in 3. You guys are really amazing. Okay, I really want to say that you guys are an amazing crowd, and we have 88 of you watching this. You know, wow, pretty interesting. Right, so number 3 is correct. We want to wait for the thing to start reversing up before we enter. You know, but having said that, you know, I think you guys understand the concept of waiting. But does it mean that if I go in at 3, the chances of me making money is almost 100%? Let's understand a little bit. Okay, let's assume that right now we entered at number 3. Okay, let's assume that all of us, we entered at number 3. And what is going to happen is that the stock market actually happened like this. How do you feel? Can you just type in how do you feel if you were to enter at 3 and this happened? How exactly are you going to feel when, you know, the stock market moves like this? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you bored? Are you, I don't know. Let me know. How do you feel? Let me know, how do you feel? Okay, anyone is typing? Okay, yes. CS is excited. And what about the rest? If you enter at 3, which is somewhere around here, and the stock market will just continue to go down again. Okay, again, you can see most of us would feel like this. You know, you're a little bit bored. It's like, oh man, I thought I'm going to make money, but how come I didn't make money? How come my portfolio didn't actually go up? In fact, it might actually go down a little bit. Yes, you can see kids say bopian, add to learning. Okay, Meisu say take a break for the day. Sandra says sian. Yes, thank you for being so honest. And what happens subsequently is you can actually see the market actually go up. Okay, the market actually go up. Okay, and the thing is really exciting. Okay, what happened when the market go up? Some of you hold on to the stock, 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 you hold on to the stock. You hold, you continue holding, you continue holding. Oh, it went back to the same place. So your portfolio went from losing money to making 10%, to making 20%, to making 30%. And then suddenly you're back to 20%, you're back to 10%, you're back to zero, and you're back to minus 10%. How do you feel? How do you feel right now when this happened? How do you feel? That's pretty interesting, right? Okay, and I'm sure you guys actually realize that this is pretty much how the market always move. Okay, it doesn't exactly move in the direction that you're expecting it to move, and sometimes this happen. So yeah, please ignore my little baby grown hair, you know. Right. Okay, as you can see, I hope you guys actually see what I see. Some of you will be like, "Oh man, I'll be definitely very sad because I could have take profit earlier on when it was at a higher side, but subsequently when it goes down, I feel a little bit disappointed. I kind of have a little bit of a regret, regret not selling off when it is at the top. Oh, but personally, when I see a market like this, okay, am I sad? Okay, maybe to a certain yes, okay, but there is also another thing that I will see, okay, and that is support and resistance. Okay, so can you see? Okay, so what I really encourage you guys, okay, to be able to train is to be able to see things like this. Okay, when everybody feels disappointed because the market is in a sideways trend, the market is really boring. Okay, I want you to actually have the investor mindset to look for opportunities, to look for patterns. Okay, patterns that can help you to make money. I think this is really, really important. If you understand what I have been trying to share with you earlier on, can you just type in SR? SR stands for support and resistance, SR. So really, really important concept over here. Now, with the concept that I have actually shared with you, I am going to invite my friend Bowen back, and he is going to share how this will actually apply in the current market right now. So without further ado, let's invite Bowen back up again. So Bowen, where are you? All right, hi everyone. So this is Bowen here. So yeah, I think you guys actually heard from my two friends, which is Botak investor and baby investor. So this is actually the short-term market direction that after hearing from baby investor who is super bullish because of all the undervalued stocks that he has spotted, and of course we also hear from Botak investors with his very, very intelligent mindset, of looking for reversal, waiting for obvious trend, and looking for support and resistance. All right, so allow me to actually sum out overall, okay, and what I feel about the overall market direction and how it's going to go forward. Moving forward. Right, so looking at the earlier example that Botak investors has actually shown, you can actually see that I know some of you over the last couple of weeks when the market dropped, some of you are feeling a little bit bleeding. I feel that there's blood. I can feel it. Okay. So some of you are probably losing money because of this drop. Some of you are good. You managed to buy during the dip. Okay, and right now you should be sitting at some profit. But yesterday, okay, the market actually went down again. So your profit might actually be might be reduced. So you'll be wondering, oh, so what exactly is that market? Should I take profit now, or should I continue to ride, or should I actually buy more? Okay, so this is probably the thing that is going on inside your mind. Now, when you actually look at this, okay, personally for me, what I see is that the market is a little bit uncertain. Okay, so when the market is uncertain, you realize that it tends to go a little bit of sideways. Okay, it tends to go a little bit sideways. So why does the market go sideways? Two reasons. Number one is consolidating. Okay, and why does the market consolidate again? It is not sure. Should I go up more or should I go down? Okay, again, why the market is uncertain? Let me share with you. Okay, let me share with you why. As you can see, this is an article that is actually being posted by one of our insider, Jackson. Okay, Jackson is here. So Jackson actually posted this and said that the Federal Reserve is expected to take a big step towards its first rate hike. Right. So this uncle over here, this old man over here, is going to say something. So whatever he say is going to be highly speculated. It's going to be a lot of people is going to watch it. So let me share with you exactly why the market is a little bit uncertain. If you look at the article itself, when I actually click in, this is the heading. The Federal Reserve is expected to take a very big step towards its first rate hike. Okay, based on the word itself, you can already see how uncertain it is. Okay, because if it is certain, they will say the Federal Reserve is going to take a big step towards its first rate hike. Okay, if they are not going to do it, it's like the Federal Reserve is not going to increase, it's not going to have a rate hike. But what they are saying is the Federal Reserve is expected. It's expected. What does it mean by expected? So again, the word that they use is very vague. And now when we look at all the small key points over there, it is actually stated the Federal Reserve is expected to announce a more rapid transition. The Fed is also likely to provide a new description. Blah 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 blah. And last but not least, okay, the last sentence, okay, what the Fed says about its 8.7 trillion balance sheet and whether it tips when it might start to string it. So you can you see the word that they are using is a lot of, it might happen, it might not happen. So, so there's actually nothing certain over here. All right. So again, the market is pretty much feeling the same thing. Okay, they are expecting it to go down. They're expecting the rate hike to happen. But again, nothing is confirmed until it really happen, until it is being announced. And let's say, okay, that the Federal Reserve did announce that the rate hike is coming and they're going to raise interest rate. Can you let me know what is going to happen? Okay, so should Powell decide to, yes, we are going to increase interest rate, is guaranteed, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen next year, January. Is this a good thing to the market, or is this going to be a bad thing to the market? If you think it's good, can you just type in yay? If you think it's bad to the market, can you just type in nay? So yay if you think it's a good news, nay if you think it's going to have a negative impact on the stock market. So yay or nay? Can you just type it in, yay or nay? Okay, Jackson over here is mentioning nay, it's going to be bad. Qing Yang mentioned it's going to be nay. Rachel say it's not good. Han Hock say it's not good. Nicholas say yay. Sandra say nay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nay and 1 yay. 6 nay and 1 yay. Any more? We have almost 90 of you here. Let's see if we have more answers. All right, most of you are watching from Ultimate Investing Facebook page. So yes, hello for those of you who are watching from there, and for those of you who are watching on YouTube, yep, hello, and yep, appreciate all of you for watching this. Okay, wow, we can actually see that most of you actually say nay, except for CS as well as Nicholas. Okay, let me explain a little bit. Let me explain. Okay, so pretty much, I would say that 90% of you say it's a bad thing. Okay, 90% say it's a bad thing. 10% of you say it's a good thing. This is my personal view. Again, okay, it does not represent the market entirely. Okay, but let me share with you my personal view. All right. So this is a comparison between the S&P 500, which is the market, okay, the stock market, versus the federal funds, which is the interest rate. Okay, so you can see the red line. Okay, the red line is actually the interest rate. It's actually represented by, like 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%. Right, and of course the blue line is represented by the market index. So we can see over the last 10 years, the market has been going up. So this is pretty straightforward, nothing fantastic. Very interestingly, let's take a look. Okay, 2012 all the way to 2015, we are in a low interest rate environment. And what happened is that the Federal Reserve decided to, hey, let's increase the interest rate. So when they increase the interest rate, what happened? Do you see the market dropping, or do you see the market going higher? Can you type it in? Market go up or market go down? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys type in. And while you guys are typing in, okay, what happens subsequently when the interest rates start dropping? So again, a lot of you say, wow, when interest rate drop is good news. It's good news. It means that the stock market is going up. Is it really true? Because as you can see, when they reduce the interest rate, what happens subsequently? The stock market drop. Okay, that was where COVID actually happened. Can you see? Some of you say up, some of you say down. Okay, up, down, da, 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 da. Okay, yeah, this is probably true. Okay, maybe nay for most of us, yay for Bowen because full of cash to buy. Okay, I'm just referring to the overall market. I'm just referring to the overall market, not based on individual strategy. But allow me to explain a little bit. Okay, so when the interest rate does goes up, I mean, we have explained this many times, is that the cost of borrowing is going to be higher. It's just like going to the bank and borrow money. Right now, when you borrow money from the bank, they charge you 0.5% interest. And when the interest rate is increased, they're going to charge you 2%. So which means that if you borrow money, you have to pay more interest. So this also means that it's going to be bad for companies that is having a lot of debt. Okay, companies that has borrowed a lot of money, they are going to pay more interest. It's not going to be that great. Less company is going to borrow money, etc., etc., etc. So, so based on this, a lot of people always see this as a relatively bad news. But we have to understand, okay, we have to understand the reason why the Federal Reserve is deciding to increase the interest rate. When the interest rate is increased, it basically means that the market has pretty much stabilized. Okay, only when the market is stabilized, that's where the Federal feels that, hey, okay, everything is doing well. I think we are ready to increase the interest rate. And how do they actually look at? What are some of the factors that they look at? Of course, unemployment rate could be one of them. So unemployment rate has actually fallen pretty significantly. Right now, it is below 5% for the US unemployment rate. So I think these are some of the good data that actually shows that, okay, market is pretty stable right now, even though we still had Omicron. But I would say that most of the countries are relatively prepared nowadays. Even with Singapore, we have actually seen that with the Omicron, do we really have a negative impact? In fact, no. The country continues to open up even more. Okay, because I think a lot of the precautions has already been done. So whether is it the Omicron or whatever cron, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, it is manageable. So that is where we can actually see that when the interest rate increase, it symbolizes that market is overall doing well. Okay, the job market is good, GDP is good, everybody has an income, and that's where the Federal Reserve feels that, hey, okay, I think right now we are in a good position. We are going to increase the interest rate. So that's exactly what happened. But like what you mentioned, there will be a knee-jerk reaction. So the moment the interest rate is increased, you can actually see that when interest rate was increased, there was a knee-jerk reaction. So the market went down, then it recovered, it went down again. But what happens subsequently? It starts to slowly go higher. Okay, starts to slowly go higher. So this is something we have to understand. It doesn't happen one time. Okay, back in 1995, okay, we can see that at the point of time, the interest rate was pretty high. Okay, the interest rate was pretty at a certain stable rate. Right, market continued to climb. And what happened when the interest rate starts dropping? You can see that's also where the stock market starts dropping. Okay, so there is actually a correlation. Okay, the interest rate goes up, stock market goes up. Interest rate goes down, the stock market goes down in a relatively longer period of time. Okay, but like what we mentioned earlier on, there will be a knee-jerk reaction. So I do expect that to happen, okay, when the Federal Reserve decide to increase. Okay, so I do expect that there might be a knee-jerk reaction. But for those of you who are vested in the market, if your holding power is long enough, you don't have to worry too much. Okay, if you're looking for short-term trade, or if you're already in the position for short-term trade, you have to be a little bit careful. Okay, because any news like this is going to have an impact in the market. Okay, whether is it up or whether is it down. So these are some things for us to take note of. So yeah, pretty much that is how I personally view the market. Now, coming back to my good friend, baby investor and Botak investor. So who exactly is correct? Okay, who exactly is correct? Can you guys actually share which one do you actually agree more with? Baby investor, if you agree with baby investor, type in baby. If you agree more with Botak investor, can you just type in Botak? If you actually feel that, hey, both of them, what they say makes sense, can you just type in BB? So type in baby, B-A-B-Y, if you agree with baby. Type Botak if you agree with Botak. If you think both of them make sense, type in BB. 2-letter B. And for those of you who have any questions, okay, I'll be here to answer your questions. All right, so feel free to actually ask me any of the questions that you might have. And yes, okay, Jimmy say symptoms recently from Omicron didn't correlate to higher death rate and the fear from market initially subsided. Yes. Okay, so thanks for all the response. Mei Si say BB, Li Qiang say BB, Ivan say BBB, and BBB and Bowen. Yes, great. Thanks for that. CS, BB. All right. Wow, pretty much everybody type in BB, right? So yes, that's exactly what I agree with. Okay, I do see that there is no right or wrong in the market. I do agree with baby investor that there are opportunity. Okay, for those of you who are looking at some of the innovation companies that will continue to do well in the future. Is it a good price? I do agree that it is relatively a decent price to enter. But at the same time, I think what Botak investors say is also correct in terms of the timing to enter. Is it a good timing? Maybe now is, there's a little bit of consolidation, so we might want to be a little bit more patient and wait for the market to kind of stabilize before we go in. All right. So yeah, especially with the Federal Reserve, the news and the uncertainty. So we could be looking at some knee-jerk reaction in near future, maybe in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So let's see what happens. Personally, for me, I am vested, okay, in the market. I went in a little bit, I think about last week. All right, but again, I didn't go in. I go in very, very small position. So I think last week I mentioned that I will be allocating up to 20%. Okay, I'll be allocating up to 20%. So far, I've allocated close to 10%. In fact, less than 10%, or maybe about 8% or 9%. Right. Yeah, and I'm not planning to add in more as of current. I'm just going to let this few position run. So if it goes up, perfect. If it goes down, and because of the news, because of the knee-jerk reaction, it's totally fine. My bullet is still there. I'm ready to actually go in, when the opportunity happens. So that is what I am doing right now. So yeah, if you have any questions, I'll be here to answer your questions for the next 5 to 10 minutes. So if you have questions, please do type it in. If there's no questions, then we will call it a day. Okay, thanks for the question from Jackson. Jackson say, what option can recommend to buy if down and vice versa? Okay. What option can recommend to buy if down? Okay, so if you want to short the market, you have to look at the chart. If you want to know how to buy, okay, the simple answer is you have to do a buy put. Okay, you have to do a buy put. If you think it's going down, you do a buy put. If you think it's going up, you do a buy call. If you do not know how to do a buy call and buy put, you can join our program. We will share with you in that. If you want free, you can go and Google. The answer is there. Yeah, but in terms of the stock itself, which stock to look at, okay, it requires a little bit of technical analysis knowledge. Okay, so it's a little bit hard for me to go through right now. But of course, later on, if there's any stock example, if there's any real example that I can actually spot for shorting, I will let you know later on. Okay, let's take a look at the second question. Is AMD good to enter, and will Santa Claus effect helps in making the market move higher? I'm not sure about Santa Claus effect. I'm not the friend. But anyway, yeah, let's take a look at AMD. Okay, pretty interesting. Okay, so AMD can you see that previously AMD has been consolidating? Right. So actually, like I said, I love stock that are consolidating because of the power that they have. So consolidate, boom. Okay, then consolidate, boom. So right now, to me, it's normal. When the stock goes up so much, can you see from here to here, that's like 33% within, I don't know how many days. 33% within 1 month. Did the company perform another 33% in 1 month? The answer is no. Okay, but the stock price is a bit irrational. So when the stock comes down, it's totally normal. Okay, as long as it continues to stay above the yellow line, it's going to be fine. Okay, but as of now, I will not enter yet. Okay, I will not enter yet because why? It could continue to come down to my previous resistance, which is now the new support. Okay, so I'm going to monitor. Just like remember, I want you to remember the roller coaster example. What is happening now is we could be at number 1. Okay, we could be because like nothing is obvious. So some of you said, hey, could this be number 2? Okay, where it is right at the bottom. You will only know where is the bottom only when you look back. So I want you to look at this. If you look at the roller coaster example, you will only know where is number 2, where is the lowest point, only when you're at number 3, only when the market has actually recovered. Otherwise, there's no way unless you are a fortune teller. Then you can say, today is the day it's going to reverse. Today is the best time to buy. If you can do that, please let me know. I want to learn from you. Other than that, okay, let's normal human. Okay, we have to be at level 3 or point number 3. When we look back at level 2, it's going to make sense. So as of now, I don't see any entry opportunity for AMD. Yep. So any other question? Is there any other question that you guys actually have? Do we have any more question? Do we have any more question? If you have, please type it in. If not, then we will call it a day. Anyone have any question? Anyone have any question? Okay, Tesla, great. Let me just take a look at Tesla. Okay, thanks for that. Thanks for that. So this is Tesla. So as you can see, 1,000 is so-called the imaginary support because 1,000 is a very nice number, right? So no, it's not just a nice number. As you can see, it has really showed that at 1,000 it is actually a pretty strong support. Right now it has gone beyond 1,000. So which also means that it could go down furthermore. Okay, it could, but having said that, Tesla is a very strong company. So you could also see that it could just reverse and go back up again. So as of now, I'm not going to do anything because, a couple of ways it could move. It could come down. It could actually just go back up again. Okay, or it could, it will not go sideways. So pretty much it will either go down or it will go up. But based on the pre-market, as you can see, it come down. So I do foresee that Tesla could reach somewhere around this zone. Okay, which is around $900. Okay, $900. So for those of you who wants to go in, you want to look for potential better entry, probably at $900 will be a good support for you to take a look at. And what about C? Let's take a look at SE. Okay, yes. So C Limited, pretty much the same thing. Okay, so remember early on we mentioned that all these lines are very strong support line. Okay, 20, 50, 200. The 200 is a very, very strong support line. And when a stock goes below the EMA 200 line, especially if you see this like red candle over here, you know that the selling is strong. Okay, you know that the selling is strong. So definitely as of now, I'm not going to touch anything. I'm not going to touch C Limited. Yeah. Let's not catch the falling knife. As much as I do agree that this could be a relatively strong company, but we have to understand in terms of valuation right now, it is definitely overvalued unless you have your own valuation of looking at it 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road. Then of course it can be undervalued. But other than that, based on normal valuation method, it's definitely overvalued. So wait for the trend to reverse. Wait for it to reverse, then you go in. So don't have to kanchong. Option expire on Friday. Will some stock will drop? Not really doesn't have really that much of an impact. So don't worry so much. But Friday, Friday normally tends to be more selling. Okay, because why? A lot of the trader, they don't like to hold position over the weekend. So which means that if Friday the position is all good, they'll probably close it. They will re-enter again on the following week. Right. So that's where usually Friday tends to have a little bit more sell off as compared to the normal days. Okay, next. Today is a good day to buy Cai Fan as meal. Yes, that's right. TSM. Let's take a look at TSM, which is under our semicon. So yes, congratulations to those who have been following TSM. It is still in a sideways trend. So I love sideways trend because there's money to be made. But right now, it's in between. Okay, I'm not going to do anything when it's in between. I'm going to wait for it to hit the top, or I'm going to wait for it when it hit the bottom. Okay, so these two areas will be my action area. Okay, let me just repeat. These two areas will be my action area. Can everybody just type in action? Action. Anything in between, no action. Okay, anything in between, no action. Okay, if you reach the top or bottom, there will be action to be done. So that is very straightforward. Okay, so could you share your view on V? Yes, great. I have shared V before. Wow. Am I looking at a V? Just kidding. Okay, yeah. So it looks like a V over here. Oops. Okay, anyway, let's just take a look at Visa. Is Visa going to recover all the way? Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, but again, nothing is certain. As you can see, the trend could still be going down. Okay, the trend could still be going down. So I wouldn't jump in yet as of now. Okay, personally, I will not jump in as of now. One good thing for you to look at for entry for this kind of drop is maybe you can wait for the green line to cross above the orange line, or you can wait for the candle to go above the EMA 200 line. So these two will be the entry that I'll be looking at. But right now, I will not go in because why? If you think it's going to go up, the next thing is it could go down further. Can you see? It makes sense what? I mean, the chart is ding, 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 ding. So this could also be how it will react. So a lot of people say, oh, it's going to go already. Time to buy. After you buy, then it goes down further. So we'll let it recover a little bit more. Okay, it's okay to buy when it's even at somewhere around here. So you need to know what is your game plan and how long, what is your time horizon for all this company. What will you do with KO? Get out now. Let's take a look at KO. Wow, that is amazing. Okay, so you can actually take a look at KO, which is Coca-Cola. It is approaching all-time high. Okay, so over here, this will be definitely an area that I'll be definitely looking out for. So we can actually see over the last couple of days, okay, Coca-Cola has got quite a good run up. So personally for me, okay, if you want to take it more conservatively, when it reach somewhere around close to $60, even $58, $59, I will take profit first. Okay, I will take profit first. Yeah, I will wait for it to probably if it goes up to 62, then I go in again. If let's say you believe in this company for the longer term, okay, you want to still take advantage of the run up. Okay, I will probably take profit somewhere around here. Not exactly at 60, but maybe around 59, I'll take profit. That's what I will do. NEO, okay, this one a bit challenging. So China company, we understand of the regulatory that's going on with TT. Okay, it's being delisted. So there's definitely still a lot of uncertainty when it comes to China company because of regulation. So this is something that we have to take note as an investor. We have to manage our risk. We have to manage our own portfolio. So yeah, NEO has taken a hit. So if your time horizon is long enough, I don't see any issue with that. If you already have NEO, you're looking to enter more, I don't recommend. If you're looking to trade NEO, I wouldn't go in yet. Okay, but if it starts to recover and bounce up, maybe I'll take a look. Okay, but based on now, as you can see, the pre-market, it has actually come down even more. So NEO might actually come down of this support. It might actually go down even more. So this is something that we have to take note. This is something that we have to take note. I think there might be more downside for NEO. Rivian, is it RIVN? Okay, Rivian actually don't need to see all these new company. These are all purely speculative and news. So yep, there's nothing to see. Are you looking at any Chinese stock right now? The answer is no. Will NEO be the next Tesla? Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, we have to understand that NEO and Tesla is relatively different, even though they are both in the EV industry. But what NEO in terms of the vision and mission and Tesla, it is actually still relatively different. We have to understand that NEO is actually serving the premium market in China. Okay, if you take a look at NEO prices, it is not affordable. Okay, to a certain extent, you need to have a little bit of money. Let's understand things. But Tesla, what they are trying to do is they want to be the Toyota. Okay, they want to be the Toyota. They want to be able to come up with electric vehicle that is able to serve the mass. So the model and everything and the business structure and everything is relatively different. Tesla has got a lot more structure in terms of the vertical integration, whereby the battery is produced by them, the car is produced by them, the sales is produced by them. Everything is done in-house. So when it comes to the cost of creating a car, I would say that Tesla definitely has got certain advantage. If you assume that both are China company, that means the Tesla is manufactured in China. then the NIO also manufactured in China, Tesla would actually still have an advantage because of the vertical integration. So in the long run, I would say Tesla still has certain advantage. But NIO, actually, like I said, NIO even is a China company. It is a risk because it's a China company, but at the same time, it has a huge opportunity because it's a China company. It's able to serve a lot of the China market, and it is also now in the Norway and the Germany market and the Euro market as well. So pretty interesting. I think both have potential. Okay, because when the industry is growing, I think all this company that has a relatively good head start, they will all be able to benefit from it together. Okay, which do you think is better buy, NIO, XPeng, and why? Okay, again, what I feel and what might happen, okay, might be a little bit different. Personally, for me, I love NIO more because of the whole ecosystem that they're actually building. But having said that, when we look at the quarter-to-quarter sales, I do agree that I think XPeng is actually selling better than NIO in terms of the number of cars. So NIO is a little bit, what they are planning is a little bit more longer term, okay, and probably a little bit less aggressive. So for me, very simple. For both NIO and XPeng, the company that can turn profitable first is the company that I love more. The company that can turn profitable first is the company that I love more. So let's see which one can turn profitable first. From Feng Shui Master, C is in Jackie Chan curse. Wait until curse over first. Wow, this is very complicated. Okay. Crop, is it at fair value? Okay, depending on what is your fair value and the method that you use different people use different method. Okay, so I think it is always very vague It's always a very vague question. Tesla is more than EV. Yes, that's right. Tesla is definitely more than just EV. Okay, yes, I think I've covered most of your question, and I don't think you guys have any more questions anymore. So yeah, I appreciate all of you for joining me on such very short notice to join me for this Wednesday Market Watch. Okay, I hope you guys has learned a lot of things. Okay, yeah, before I go off, again, I have a bonus for you guys. All right, so for those of you who have actually, let me hold on. Let me just remove this first. Yeah. So I just have a bonus for all of you. So, in Ultimate Investing, we have 3 co-founder, me, Paul, as well as Ivan. So Paul, okay, one of our co-founder, he has actually written a book, on 46 golden nuggets, okay, based on his years of experience. He put it into small different nuggets, and he has just launched his first book, okay. Paul has just launched his first book. So for those of you who are watching this, I have a free gift for all of you. I'm going to put up a link. For those of you who actually register for this link. You will be able to get the ebook for free. Okay, after this, okay, the ebook is going to be available for free for only 1 day or 2 days. After that, you can go to Amazon and buy it. I think it's at $9 or $18, but it's going to be paid after it. But only during this period of time, I think on Thursday or Friday, it's going to be entirely free. Okay, so I want you guys to be able to take advantage of that promotion. So I'm going to put up a link. Okay, I'm going to put up a link. Just give me a little bit of time. Okay, let me just put up the link so that everybody can get it. Okay, so this is the link bit.ly/Paul Nuggets bonus. Okay, Paul Nugget bonus. Okay, so y'all can actually go and take a look at this. Okay, go and register. If you have registered, that's great. If you have not, okay, please go and register. It's entirely free. Okay, like I said, it's entirely free. All you need to do is just go and register, fill up a form, and I think Thursday or Friday you will receive an email to tell you to go and download the book. So only during that 24 hours it's going to be free. After that, it's going to be paid. So, I think you guys are watching this and you guys have been following me. I just wanted to, share this extra bonus for all of you. All right, again, appreciate all of you for joining us tonight. Okay, so I will update you guys in terms of the next market watch, probably this coming Sunday, or if not next coming Sunday, but most importantly, I think for all of us, whether you're investing in the market or not, I think very important is to stay safe. Okay, and of course to invest safely. The market is definitely going to be a little bit more volatile, I think over the next 1 to 2 weeks. So if you need any help, okay, if you are suffering, from huge losses, I don't know how many of you are suffering huge losses. Okay, but if you are, you can actually sign inside the Telegram, reach out to any of us on Facebook. just drop us a message on Ultimate Investing. Go to our Facebook, reach out to us, and we see what we can do for you lah. Right, and of course, for those of you who wants to learn more about investing, we have a program that's happening in January. So this is a 2 days program where we share with you more about fundamental analysis, technical analysis, as well as option. It is a very, very comprehensive program. So if you have not joined us, please do join us. This is the Telegram, t.me/ultimate investor SG. For those of you who are not yet inside our Telegram, please do join our Telegram. It's entirely free. If you have not followed us on Facebook, this is the link, fb.ultimateinvesting.sg. And if you want to find out more about what we do and in terms of some of the review and the testimonial that our students have for us, you can check it out at review.ultimateinvesting.sg. Once again, thanks everyone for joining me tonight. Okay, stay safe, invest safe, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Okay, bye-bye.